Well, one of the biggest things that have been happening in the UFC recently is this McGregor Aldo press tour. I mean, it got record-breaking numbers on YouTube for the UFC. Were you a fan of it? Did you digest it? Did you pay attention to all of it? And what was your overall thoughts about the whole press tour?
Yeah, I watched the embedded seasons. I thought it was really, really cool, and I just didn't like the bit where he grabbed his belt. I thought that was a wee bit disrespectful, but like, he is the champion, but that's personality. I would never do that. But Conor, I've met Conor many of times, and that's what he's like, and he's fun, and he's fun to watch.
Man, you know, you can say whatever you want about Conor McGregor, but everyone in the entire world is excited to see this fight. He does a fantastic job marketing himself, the sport, Ireland, and Jose Aldo's. You know, he's a real Kingslayer. I mean, that guy's been knocking off top competition for years. He's just kind of got a different vibe. He's a real quiet person, and it's almost unfair for him to go against Conor verbally because he can't speak English, and Conor just is all over him. And you know, it's going to be an interesting fight to watch. It's a great matchup, and you know, that whole card, I think the Robbie Lawler and McDonald fight got overlooked. So I'm really excited for that card. It's going to be a lights out card. I can't wait for that one.
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah, I thought Conor's playing it well, getting in his head. No one really had, Aldo really had it that someone got in his head, and like, you can see Aldo is angry, you know what I mean? So it was good to watch, see how he reacts after all that, you know what I mean? He might come in aggressive to try and finish Conor. It might work against him, you never know.
Yeah, I followed it for sure. You know, like I said, Conor has done a great job of getting to where he is today. You know, you can't knock him for what he's done. You know, I only wish I had a little bit more personality like him. You know, I wish I embraced this a little bit more and enjoyed it like what he does. You know, I mean, who knows what would have happened with my career? You know, yeah, he's talked himself into it. He's backed it up with his fights. Has he fought world level competition yet? He hasn't. He's going to get that on Jose Aldo. Is he ready for that? We'll see. He believes in that. The thing I like about Conor, and the thing that is in his mind, he believes that he's the best in the world. He's never fought the best in the world, but in his mind he believes, and that's a powerful thing.
I loved it. I watched the entire thing. I found it extremely interesting, and it's what we need. It's that next step. It's that step that's going to build us to the more mainstream than we already are, more fan base, the millions and millions of people watching this fight, and I think it'll be the most tuned into MMA fight in history.
I've been watching a little bit of it, man. It's been pretty crazy, man. McGregor's getting on there. His skin pretty good, man. He's just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So, you know, that's McGregor's character. So. It's working, and it's building up for a great fight.
You know, I was keeping track of it as they were traveling around, and it sounded like it was getting pretty intense and pretty exciting. So I'm looking forward to the fight, man. I think everybody else is as well. And, man, I think that's great for our sport as well, just to really create that hype and that excitement and, you know, give the fans what they want to see.
Yeah, I was watching, and when I saw the first episode, I couldn't wait until the next one, you know. I was watching like the best movie of the year, you know. It was something amazing. This fight gonna be amazing. I think the best fight in 2015, and I wish I gonna be here in LA.
Do you also wish that one day you could have that type of promotion, have that type of opponent where you can do a worldwide press tour for a title fight you're involved in?
I will. I will. Yeah, that's all what I can say.